So here is my composting center. It's really hard to get a good shot of it with this little camera, but it's really just, I used pallets for the sides and some scrap wood across the front. And you can see in this first one, this is about probably 3 months worth with 8 people. So you can kind of see how big it is. These are, looks like 4x4 pallets. And you have a nice little area in there. And I have 2 of them. There's going to be 4 compartments altogether, and that should cover about a year's worth. Because this stuff will take about 16 months. Well, maybe maximum 16 months to break down. I'm trying to do it in smaller batches with less dust and a little more leaf and brown matter to speed up the process. So I'm hoping this will only take like 10 to 12 months, but we'll see. Time will tell, and I'll sort it all out. We're on a hill, so I dug sort of into the hill before I put these bins in, so that everything kind of stayed level. And I used the biosponge of straw, and we're in the middle of the forest, so there's so many leaves that I can use to help break it down. That's not a problem at all. But I do this twice a week, pretty much twice a week. For 8 people, like I said, and it works really well as long as I do it twice a week. Now today is a really light day because I got held we lost power beginning of last week, so I couldn't do it one of the days, and we got backed up. So last time I did I think it was 9 buckets worth in one day. So this week I'm just kind of catching up and sort of like a topping off kind of thing. So I only have 3 buckets, actually maybe 4. I'm going to go see if the other one's full, but I'll do these 3 for now. It's best to do all of the stuff at once. You're not doing like 1 a day or a couple a day. If you do it all at once, you can you minimize your use of materials. If you can do it all at once, you use way less straw than trying to do 1 a day and then having to cover each one every day. So then all you have to do is take a shovel or a rake or something and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Try to keep it towards the center, but you can smooth it out a little bit. Then you've got it kind of smoothed out. Then you just grab your brown stuff, your brown matter. Best thing to use is leaves. So there's tons of leaves here. I'll just cover it with leaves. So cover it, nice little layer of leaves there. All that brown will really help it break down. And lastly, you just take a little layer of straw and cover that up. That'll stop any smell that would possibly come out, keep the insects out of it, and give you a nice little sponge, soak anything up, and that's all. It's really that simple. Then you just take your buckets, take them down to the rain barrel with my toilet brush, and just brush those out. All that's really left in there is a little bit of sawdust. Anyway, everything kind of gets soaked out. And they don't smell. They really don't smell. I'm standing this close to it. It's not like I'm immune to it or anything. It's just that everybody here eats simply and is mostly vegan. So that's about it. Really simple. And this is one of those things that it's just really super important, and it's important in so many ways. Not just environmentally, but for you, and energetically, it's really good to be able to take care of your own shit, deal with your own shit. And I think that's a lot of things that we try to avoid responsibility, and metaphorically, we seem to just keep putting it off onto something else, onto a bigger industry, and then we're going to deal with it one way or the other, whether we're conscious of it or not. So dealing with it now in a positive way, it's really important. And before you start going out there and buying your B12 supplements and all your superfoods, do this. Because on one hand, you can go out and buy the superfoods, you can buy the supplementation, but you're just going to contribute more and more to the problem. You do this, you're going to get what you need. You're going to put it back into the soil for everybody, for the planet, and there's just really no excuse not to do it. Anybody can do it if you have any sort of will to be more harmonious, more naturally sustainable. This is something that everybody can do. Super simple. Just forget about the stigmas. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. It's just really easy and really rewarding in a lot of different ways.